Cool. So the next question that we have is, what is the value of x? And we have a little triangle here, and we only know one of the angles inside of here. So I'll draw a little triangle to okay. Okay, never mind. I'll just draw that by hand because that is not the same direction, and it's also a right angle, which is not, even though it's close. So that's x. That's what we're trying to find. We know that that is 95 degrees, and we know that this is 60 degrees. Okay, so what is some base knowledge about angles and triangles that we have to know? We have to know, this is an extremely important rule. The sum of all angles inside a triangle is 180 degrees. Awesome. And the second thing that we know is when we have a straight line and a situation like this, let's say we have here we have angle A and here we have angle B. We know that A plus B is equal to 180 degrees because we have a straight line on the base here. And we know 180 degrees, well, that's a complete like U-turn flip, 180 degree flip. Like we've probably heard that in I guess contemporary language. So, hey, wait a minute. Let's say we have here we have B, and let's say A is equal to 95 degrees. We could solve for B. So we can do B is equal to 180 degrees minus A. Just subtracting A from both sides of this equation. So if B is 180 degrees minus A, and A is equal to 95 degrees, we know that B must be 180 degrees minus 95 degrees. And with some quick math, that is 85 degrees. So that is 85 degrees. Oh, and remember when we said the sum of all angles inside a triangle is 180? So we know that would just be x plus 60 degrees plus 85 degrees is equal to 180. Let's write that out. 180 degrees is equal to x plus 60 degrees plus 85 degrees. With some quick math, let's subtract 60 from both sides, and we're going to subtract 85 from both sides. So that's really just like 180 minus 60 degrees minus 85 degrees. And that just leaves us with x. So 180 minus 60 minus 85, what would that be? 35 degrees. Does that make sense? Seems about right. 35 plus 85 plus 60, is that 180? Yes, it is. So it keeps the rule that all angles inside a triangle is 180. And we know that if we have a straight line and you know the angle that something makes with the straight line, you can find out the other thing just because you know that 180 degrees is the total angle of a straight line. Something like this. Even though it looks like just a straight line, imagine those are like here we have a ruler and pencil. Like now they're about 90 degrees, now they're about 180 degrees separated. Now they're 0 degrees separated. So yeah, keep that in mind. Cool, so there's multiple choice question, and we have B is equal to 35 degrees. It's got to be B. got to be B. Yep, answer 35B. Guess they have a more formal definition with like the theorems, but knowing the theorems by name is less important than knowing how to use the theorem. So we know that the angle inside is always going to be angles. The sum of all angles inside a triangle is 180. On a straight line, those two angles, if you know one, you can find the other by subtracting, or 180 minus the one you know. But I guess they just kind of compress that into a different theorem, which also works because we come to the same results, but in my opinion, this way was a little bit easier because we just need two very basic rules. So the above solution is correct. Awesome.